We are here with Brian Babyface Matroni. Last time I posted you on Substack, people went crazy. They wanted more content.
Here we are.
And yes, and you actually called me up yesterday, woke me up in the middle of a meditation. But
Deep meditation.
Yes, I'll always take your call. And you said that you wanted to do some Substack content today, and here we are.
Well, I got a little bit fuzzy time one night last week, and apparently spent $800 on brakes.
Now, this isn't the $800 that he spent last time on the NBA cards we went over.
And I definitely lost 500 on that NBA card break. I mean, the Palos might be worth 100, and everything else is very. I mean, I have an out of 5 Kobe Buffkin. If anybody's a big fan.
Can I have your Ben Simmons?
You can. I've got a lot of Ben Simmons. I may sell them as a lot. If you want 87 Ben Simmons base cards
for $8,
for $8,
let us know.
I gotcha.
Shipping included.
So this one was NFL time, and they were doing some breaks, some various breaks. Some of these these all came from like multiple breaks, and I just threw them all together in one box. I really haven't even gone through them, and it was a late night when I ordered them. These might be the best ones here.
Okay, so take us through.
So the products were Topps.
I'm gonna come over your shoulder.
Topps Chrome, Topps Finest, and Topps Finest Breaker's Delight, which I didn't realize was only like 7 cards.
Yeah, a couple autos. That's what Breaker's Delights are awesome.
And then they had some Optic. And so I had spent good money on the Bears and the Patriots because I like Drake May, I like Caleb.
Nice cards.
So then they had 3 teams left. They had the Colts, they had the Cowboys, and they had the Panthers. And it was late at night. I couldn't get the break started. They wouldn't start the break until they sold the last 3 teams.
Oh, man.
They're not like Seth, like, I'll just take the 3 teams because he's a good guy and would do that. They're like, no, we have to sell these. So I begrudgingly threw an extra $85 or $100 out to buy these 3 teams. And I'm glad I did because
we've got something.
My best hit by far and away came out of the Optic, where I got a very highly coveted CeeDee Lamb Uptown, which this is one of the chases in Optic this year. They added the Uptowns.
Not to be confused with the Downtowns.
No, not to be confused with the Downtowns. Just as short print. But I got this CeeDee Lamb.
How much do you think it's worth?
I checked online. Comps are anywhere from like $275 to $450.
Jeez.
It's a pretty wide range on these. So this one's going to be up for sale. If you do want it, I'll let you get with Seth first and give you a good deal on it.
If anybody wants any of these, let me know because I think some of them are going up on eBay, but we can avoid the fees.
We got Trayvon Diggs, Jake Ferguson, Dak, Jason Witten, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Roger Staubach, Guyton. We got a greats of Emmitt Smith. It's a nice little silver and a Galaxy greats of Tony Dorsett.
Those will be nice when they are licensed next year.
Yeah. And I'm thinking that the unlicensed top stuff may go up in price just by way of that there is licensed top stuff, so people are more open to the design and getting the other cards. So then on the Colts, I got a Gould Gold.
That's nice.
Out of 50, 32 out of 50.
Oh wow, dude, that's a nice one.
So Anthony Gould, if he can do anything, but it's a cool card.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to do anything, but we'll stay tuned.
Yeah, and then Peyton Manning, and then this was an Adonai Mitchell out of the Topps Finest.
Refractor?
Refractor rookie, yeah.
So how much were the Colts?
They were a part of the $100 that I paid for these. And then, actually, my second or third best card, rather, came out of this one here. And I got myself a nice little Bryce Young first flight auto out of 75.
Is that on card?
That is on card auto.
Nice, man. Bryce should have a good year.
That's a nice looking card.
It really is.
Topps does a great job of hiding the fact that it's not branded.
Well, not on Topps Chrome, but on certain ones they do.
No, but on this one right here,
yes.
You wouldn't know that this is an unbranded
And that's
card.
the way it should be.
Right.
I think unlicensed cards should be like that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't see the side of a guy's helmet.
Right. And so then we got, Brooks, Sanders, Kuechly, Bryce Young, Davis, and Miles Sanders again. So, for $100, this is all I bought, I would have killed it. But unfortunately, I had about $500 invested in these 2.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Oh, boy, I'm sorry.
But there was a saving grace because of your Chicago Bears.
Can I tell you something?
I did get a very nice card.
Can I tell you just a quick little thing here real quick?
Yeah.
The only breaks I do, because I know the breaks you did is like certain, a few hobby boxes. I only do case breaks because I want to know a case. You're going to get a lot of great shit. You're going to get some lower end stuff, but like I want it all to be out of one case. So that's just my strategy when I do it now.
Yeah, no, it's a good strategy to have, and probably one to go with in the future. So Hester and Peyton, cool.
Nice.
Walter Payton Galaxy Greats. This one's kind of cool. Star clusters of Peyton, Smith, and Sanders together.
That's actually
and
really...
somehow I got it.
That's
probably
cool.
because I had the Bears and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So that's a cool card. I just like that card. This one right here is the hit.
Whoa,
this
dude.
is an oil refractor. I forget what they call it exactly. Topps Finest Walter Payton out of 20. The only comp
20.
right there. Yeah,
Wow.
the only comp on this one was $308 on eBay.
That's I could see why there wouldn't be a lot of them. There's just 20.
Yeah.
Is that like a case hit that's numbered or something?
It's a definitely one of the best hits you can get.
Man, that's awesome.
That was a cool card for a non-auto. And then I got 2 Caleb Optic rated rookies, which I love, and then a nice launched into orbit Caleb. It's a nice die cut card there.
It's real nice. I don't have any Caleb Optics at all. It's a expensive product,
Yeah.
Real expensive
Here you
product.
go. No, it's for you.
No.
Yes,
No, you didn't want to do that. You lost
And I'm going to give you the Walter Payton.
No, not the base Walter Payton. You couldn't.
And Devin Hester.
Stop it.
No, that's on me,
Please.
buddy. That's what. Hey, look, when I'm a guest on your Substack, this is what I do. You know, they call me Crazy Bride. Actually, if you look,
they call you Rotten Fruit
on Fanatics Live. They call me the Sucker.
Did you really take the Fanatics app off your phone?
No, it's still there.
Okay,
I'm an addict.
Get back in.
Here's the thing. With
Let
me explain to you guys why it could be a problem, and I warn you against this if you don't have the funds. So Fanatics will do it where it's essentially an auction and you don't know what team you're going to get. So early on, you spend 20. Let's say it's a break. They're doing 2 hobby boxes. The teams will go for like $20 a team, which is actually a pretty good deal on a hobby box. But you could end up with the Browns for $20, or you can end up with the fucking Commanders for $20. You don't know. The problem is it becomes almost like a slot machine, right? And that better's high, like you're getting a double dose of dopamine from this because you're getting the excitement of what team am I going to get and how much am I going to pay for it, and then the excitement of what cards am I going to get. So I will warn you that if you
got caught up in it.
I got caught up in it. I got away. Luckily, I'm not going to have suck dick to pay for these cards.
Not yet.
But
we do have a strategy if we have to suck away.
Yeah.
We've got the plan ready.
So Amendola, Gronk, a nice little Jaheim Bell rated rookie. Hidden potential of Jalen Polk. Oh. That looks like some sort of insert.
Now, obviously, we're looking for the Drake Mays when we spend a lot of money.
There he is.
Is that a refract or just
No, it's just a base Drake May and a Galaxy Greats Rob Gronkowski.
Dude, how did you man, that sucks.
Teddy Bruschi, Jalen Polk, the nice Tom Brady. Nice Galaxy Greats of Tom Brady. Star Command, which is a refractor by nature of Drake May.
Take that.
Star Clusters, which is a May Brady card. It's a $20 card.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did hit the Brady at a 75.
That's nice, dude.
So I think I was all in for $600 on this. I think I made money off of these. I lost my ass on this $200 pile of
This was
crap.
$200? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
Blake Corum, Antonio Gates. Right. This is how much they think of him. They penny sleeved him, which with a rookie.
Well, they're just doing that out of courtesy.
Long. Oh, here's another Drake May Star Command.
Okay,
so
that's
I got
good.
one I can PC, one I can sell. 2 Rob Gronkowski, and then another one of those Galaxy Greats.
Yeah, you could sell that.
With Brady. Somebody named Slovis.
I have no idea who that is.
I've never heard of the guy, but Keaton Slovis apparently played 3 years in college. Started 8 games his senior year and somehow ended up a quarterback on the Indianapolis Colts.
Mach, are you good? Okay, all right.
Nice Caleb base. Speaking of killer cards, we got John Elway here.
Oh, man.
You know, if anybody who watched the show today knows he's embroiled in a controversy. Atwater, Ed McCaffrey, Ellis, Franklin, McCaffrey Silver.
The real McCaffrey.
John Elway, Silver launched in orbit. A Field Generals, Bo Nix out of 99.
There you go.
That's a nice card from the Topps Finest. Troy Franklin, wrong frickin' purple refractor there. Base Nix, and then a Bo Nix launched into orbit. So, again, not tragic But not. And then these were awful. I ended up with the Panthers and the Seahawks.
Oh no!
And these cards right here cost me $40 combined. These two cards. This is how it can really get away from you. Like there's no coming back from a Xavier Legette rookie rising. I mean, it's a nice looking card out of Phoenix.
Is that Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was a Phoenix hobby.
Phoenix fucking blows.
And then Geno Smith was my Seahawks
That's
hit.
a base card,
That's
eh?
a $20 base card. So if you want this, I'll give you a deal, $15.
Do you have a final message to the Substack community?
Stay away from Fanatics Live unless you're prepared to lose money and lose sleep and not like... I feel dirty in the morning after doing it. I wake up and I go, what have I done?
But sometimes...
Like, this could put my daughter... I could invest this in the stock market and make real money with it.
Real money.
Instead, I'm going to try and claw back what I spent. And that's the reality of card collecting. But it's fun. It's a hobby. It's not a career. Remember that. Hobby, not a career. You wouldn't spend all your money on golf. You wouldn't spend all your money on video games. Don't spend all of your money on cards. What you can afford to lose in a hobby.
You know what I spend all my money on?
Boats and hoes.
Wangs.
Wang Chung records?
No, Wang Wieners. Goodbye.